Hello and welcome to this multiplayer factorial playthrough where we take on a very difficult DeathWorld using the Cities of Earth mod. This mod allows us to play on a surface that looks like Earth and we are playing in Europe. An additional challenge is that we have set the mod to pre-place 41 rocket silos around the map. We have to capture them and launch a rocket from each to win. This recording is a capture from my Twitch stream that has been split for uploading to YouTube with minimal editing to remove breaks or dead time. In the description you can find links to the mod list, save files, and my Twitch channel. Thank you and enjoy. Hello, Jay. Yes, you are. All right, we need to bring some power poles down there. Hi, Guy Jones. Welcome. Let me give you a hello. There's no lousy butts here. The chest. There's a chest. Hey, Michelle. No worries, Michelle. Whenever you're wanting to. Oh, Benny. Where do you guys take this? Oh, here's a chest right here. Yes, Mango. Yes, I am. How are you? Sandros. Well, I don't know what to tell you, bro, but here I am. Omega? Yeah, we did a lot of clearing. Spooters help. Yeah, we discovered burn. Oh, I went to bed already. Bob? I didn't read your last message, Bob. Yeah, it's probably true, Bob. Punks to back off a little bit. That it's satisfying to kill you. Turn off the rockets while I'm headed back to base. Benny. Mmm. Stir fry. Hope you're doing well, Benny. It's good dump chest stuff. All the Logi bots are busy. Well, that's cool. Yeah, saving money's a good thing. Now that I'm employed again. Oh, I should update this thing because I'm going to be on holiday. No stream Thursday. And I'm out the week of the 16th. Are you out of Tourette's? No, you're not. You're just all doing that silly stuff. Rails, I need to put some locomotives online too. The first one I need to put online is oil. This is a 242 oil train. Bob, it's painful. I'm looking forward to cleaning it up. We'll be fine. That's one locomotive, two locomotives, 3, 4. Now, if I were locomotives, where would I be getting built? Hello, tabletop encounters. Bob, if you want to come in for 30 minutes or so, there's rails to be built. And you said you wanted to set up the loaders for iron and steel, and we're going to use these copper ones. If you want to set those up to prioritize how things get loaded, so the trains get the after effect. But eventually, this whole factory is going to get torn down. So, hello, Kanunu.
Hello.
Here comes the Bob.
Is that Bob the Builder?
That's a good way to put it, yeah. Yeah. One of the things I'm working on for you, Kanunu, is the reason this rail is starting to get placed is that it's going to be the rail that connects over to England. I'm not ready for you to do this yet, but eventually I will have specced out enough rail that you will be able to take the beautiful bridges rail, go across the channel, and go over to England. You'll have to have some help because you're not going to be able to use your spider because you have to be in a locomotive or a wagon because you can't walk on beautiful rail bridges and you can't use spiders on them either.
Oh.
So it'll be a bit challenging for you. And therein lies the fun.
I don't mind it. Oh, it's a certain rail you need for that.
Yeah, it's a rail you can make. That's part of the Beautiful Bridges mod. By the way, you should be able to set your spider name now without crashing the server.
Oh, did you fix it?
Yeah. You should have gotten a code update.
Yeah, I did. I just didn't know what it was. I didn't read it. It just said synchronized, and I was like, click, I want to play. But I figured that's what it was.
So I need to build the locomotive.
I get a lot more rail. I can get this rail done for you.
I don't know where rail is being built, but I know it's being built somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know either. I just know it's somewhere, and it's like one or two pieces here or there.
Ooh. Cheap, 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 cheap. Man.
Oh,
Hey, Bob, do you know where engines are being built? Locomotives?
Stealing it all, Bob.
Ah, locomotives there too, huh? Okay, good.
Yeah, I would assume it's all
I
up
don't
here.
see anything in the output box, but they're probably being stolen by the other one because it's got requester chests. So part of the problem here is that anything that gets built here, logistics bots are going to take and move over here because this thing is all bot based. And they're all buffer chests. So any buffer chest that gets built over here is going to steal from our current base.
Yeah, it's kind of like we were waiting last night on a bunch of stuff that he requested over here. It takes forever.
Yeah, and it will.
Do we have any of the copper cables being stored anywhere? So I can make a bunch of lights as I run through.
Copper cables probably wouldn't be stored anywhere.
I was hoping it would be, but fine.
Well, Bob turned out to be super helpful.
Oh, thank you, Bob. Look at that, buddy. Thank you. Making lights. That way I don't have to make them later on.
All right, let's put down a train here.
Might grab some undergrounds just in case. Which I don't think we're making enough of those.
I
Splitters,
think
I'm
I
still
broke
gonna have
something
to
on
get
copper.
those.
Yeah, I did. There we go. Copper's restored.
Oh, it's missing green chips. Why aren't green chips being spit out? Copper, so... Oh, you did. Yep. That's what it is. You caught the copper.
Alright, I
He's
need to go
calling
put down
back.
some rails and then this will take off.
I got you. You want to hop in? Huh?
You slow motherfucker. Get off me.
It's slow.
You is slow.
Sorry, I didn't get like 30 legs in my spider.
I only got 5. Bob's got 6.
Check it out. You know, you've got 5 and you've died how many times? I've got 2. And I
Oh,
only
are we
spider.
measuring dicks now?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, look, so my dad right here. Let me get this. Oh, yeah? I see you walk across water. Which one's more important that you're trying to get
Oil.
to? Oil. So, all the way over there. Okay. I'm going to hang a left.
I need to bring oil tanks up there too. I forgot.
Oh, I didn't make no railroad recipes. Cancel those and make those real fast.
And I'm out of rail.
You got lights? Light.
Nah, I don't
Signals,
have lamps.
Signals. Railroad signals?
Signals are already taken care of.
No, you're missing a whole bunch in this intersection.
I must have run out then.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
Oh, it's definitely your fault. I need to make more, it looks like. And these chain or normal? These are chain. Let me go grab some before I get too far. I've got lights being made. I go get some more.
Oh, and pumps. I don't think pumps are being made.
Can signals up here anywhere? I don't think so. Those. Yes, signals. Grabbing those and grabbing those. Just in case. I need splitter. What kind of chest are we putting down there? Those stones?
Iron.
Iron chest. Did it? Yeah. Those should be.
They are going to be in the early part of base 1, so
Yeah.
they're going to be around right here. All right, I'll get some pumps going here. Yeah, that's not a priority, Bob. With this completed, we'll be able to get oil flowing.
Walls. But steel. I don't need a steel chest. Alright. fire poles. Don't need long distance fire poles. Alright, that should do it now. You need pipes?
I think it's good on pipes. You can do a decon planter across it to see. No, it just needs pumps and tanks. I'm working on pumps right now. Steel and pipe. This was not a good idea. That wasn't a good idea either. Mm, 9 o'clock.
Choo choo.
Would the train take off?
No.
Nope.
Just the way your phone vibrated, it sounded like it was honking. Like
Oh,
a warning
yeah.
honk.
This.
Hey, Bob, you got any long distance poles?
I got some on me, but I'm not near you.
I'll come to you. There's a few going up north that aren't there, so I might as well put them in. If not, we're gonna go light their power.
Yeah. Well, you probably haven't played with me much, but everything, my whole factory is all built on long range power poles. So you'll find that everything is tied to that.
I gotcha. I used to have them all, and I dumped my inventory last night because I didn't know what time you were getting on, kind of. So I
Yeah,
didn't want to
neither
have
did I.
everything, a bunch of shit in my inventory that y'all could use.
Well, I just gave you some long range power poles, so.
Thank you. You gave me medium.
No, I gave you big electric pole.
Oh, you
You,
put them in my trunk.
I don't have access to you.
I gotcha. Anything else you need me to dump? Give them rockets. I got rockets.
So eventually, all of these power poles will get shuffled around and placed on the grid. The large power poles, because one of the rules, and I'm a rules-based person, is that the large power poles define where everything else is in relation to everything, and they stay on their grid. And anything you can remove a large power pole if there's a conflict, but nothing gets placed out. No large power poles get placed off grid. And the reason I do it that way is for some semblance of sanity for myself.
You want to be sane? What?
Yeah. Server maintenance about that, adding an Archon port. And Lieutenant, yeah, that's the same thing. Reach, are you doing stuff?
So we need to log out?
I don't know. I didn't get a message from Reach.
Maybe it's like an automated message?
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I'm gonna keep playing until it kicks me out. Oh
Oh,
no,
it
it
kicked us
it
out.
it reloaded. Fucking thing.
It went 45 minutes worth of work.
No, I think it did a save just before it canceled. The question is, can I just restart it, or is it going to cause me, is it in the process of doing something? Because it just stopped. It didn't restart itself, which is surprising.
You should be good. I mean, does he have a console? Well, you can look at the
Yeah, I'm looking
console
at
and
the
see what it
console.
says.
That's what I looked at. Is that it saved and then it exited.
Then you should be good, probably.
Yeah, the question is whether or not that maintenance that it was doing. All right, I'm rejoining. Whether that maintenance took 5 milliseconds or if it takes 3 minutes, because I didn't wait 3 minutes.
Well, usually if you're doing maintenance, it will prevent you from starting a server. We shall find out.
Yeah, I'm exactly where I was.
Cool. Bob the Blob is back. Oh, what the? Sir, quit the game. What?
Again. It just...
Yeah.
It must still be doing maintenance. I don't understand that.
What kind of maintenance is that? It said
I don't know. It was updating a port setting. I'm sorry. I thought Reach was not going to make any changes, but then again, maybe he did, or maybe it's automatic because of a change I made, but we're going to give it a minute.
Is he running anything on a Mac?
No worries, Bob. We have plenty. I don't know what he's hosting on.
Hey, Michelle.
I sort of heard you.
Oh,
Ah,
you're good.
yes,
I
there
didn't
you
know
are.
if you was getting your breakfast or not.
I just turned on the oven. I'm gonna go for pizza later. Well, somebody decides to stream at an ungodly hour on a day off.
Yeah, tell me about it.
No days off. 0 days off.
Don't
Valet.
remind me, please. Remember, I lost my Saturday, which was my day off.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I should try and start the game before I try and join it.
Sometimes that helps.
Yeah. So I had to figure out in this Clusterio how to update a mod in a mod pack. Took a couple of steps. First, I had to fix my mod. And apparently, if you leave a field empty, it's not nil, it's empty. And so my check for checking to make sure that the color field was not nil was failing. Well, it was bypassing because it wasn't nil, it was empty string. So that required an and, not an or. Then I had to
What about
patch
an
it up
if?
to the hosting thing, and then I had to patch it up to the Clusterio. I had to add it to Clusterio and then update it inside the mod pack inside Clusterio. Okay, so let's see where we got here. Yeah, all right, we're in good shape. Give me these.
All right, you're in and you're good.
Yeah. Well,
Let's
so
try this
far.
again.
It's a gamble. Let's log in.
Yeah.
50-50.
50 cent.
You know, we're still at the same point of waiting on belts. Alright, at least the trains are down. Let's see what I can dump in the mall.
Oh, that train's rolling, huh? Yeah, that train went. So I need to bring some stuff and some things.
Oh, you paused the game. Okay.
No, I didn't.
It
6
said
tanks,
you
7
paused.
pumps. So before I go there, I'm going to bring those things. Well, I've got 7 pumps, so...
Yes, we need a lot of requester chat. Do we have requester chat?
We do have a requester. All the chests are being made here now.
Yeah. I didn't know if they were in the system though.
Hello, Jay. You want to come get the latest save?
No, I want to join in.
Well, that'll get you the latest save. That's kind of what I
That's true.
was. That's kind of what I was hinting at.
Besides, he doesn't need it. Somebody gave it to him already.
I'm
Yeah,
missing
well-
steel.
I was actually working, so I couldn't do anything with it, even if you gave it to me.
Oh, that's fair.
And here's the funny part. It's out of date.
Yeah, I guess.
So you can see what we've done.
Spider.
Spooters.
Have you looked at the map yet?
Oh, hey, you moved around the smelting. I just watched it. I started watching your VOD of yesterday, and you talked about moving smelting away, but apparently you also implemented it. Nice.
Well, when Bob's here, shit gets done. When you're here, shit gets built. So, you know.
When I'm here, shit gets destroyed.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I would say we didn't get it
That's Pony.
plotted.
Hey, look at that. Amsterdam's
Yep.
got new visitors.
Oh no, you're right, Michelle. Shit does get destroyed like your Spidertron.
Exactly.
Well, just so you know, spiders do get built right here. So you don't have to hand build it. It'll eventually get there.
In his defense, he's on a
Eventually.
laptop.
Hey, you built base 3.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm excited. I was able to figure
You
out
were
how to get it there.
Busy.
And it's very close to the respawn, so you'll be able to respawn here when you die, which you will, and then be able to come right into where everything is collected.
Oh, wow. Uranium processing is actually full. You still have the junky Covarex I had. Wait.
I was always told when it works, don't touch it.
I need to find a user called Oshev and ban them.
OSHA.
OCHEV. So I need a moment
Do your thing.
to administer my server. And I gotta figure out how the fuck to do that. Server settings, roles, members. Recent members, search. I don't see him in my server. Oh yeah, there he is. This person. Mod view. Ban.
Hmm. That's a bit unfortunate.
Red Wraith. Oh, it's a party, all right. Especially if you're in Amsterdam, where they're repopulating and taking things over. Especially where somebody died and they're back just, feasting on the corpse of the spider.
Does the inventory of the spiders also get spilled, or just a human story?
No, there is no code to spill that. I never thought about it. Something for me to think about for the future.
By the way, if you want to make life a little bit more miserable, JD Place has a mod or a code that doesn't spread it uniformly in a circular or spherical pattern, but more like a random noise.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, I could add that functionality, but I don't know that the value adds much. Because you still got to pick it all up. What's the difference? The only thing you look for is your armor, and the rest is just an annoying pickup.
Could do when you die, you get randomly teleported somewhere. Oh, these are oil refineries. Okay.
Hey, Geldar.
I think we get that up and going.
Welcome to Europe, where we're cobbling together a skip generation base and a network that is somewhat working on my obsessive compulsive layouts.
Too many oil refineries up there.
Can't I just get a mix for this song? I mean, I liked it. Let's play some Viking music, see how that goes.
Usually it goes well.
What am I here for?
I need to craft my own green here.
Combinators. Oh, we're not making combinators, are we? Nope. I better make them. That's a lot of copper cable. I don't want to bother with that. I will just collect some copper cable from other places.
Yeah, back in a second, guys.
Sure. Okay. I don't want my RoboPort on because I want a place where I put those. That is bringing a train in. So we have some water and some oil happening. That could have been bad. Oh, look at that. Oil processing happening. Nice do. Just need some of that. I think I'm going to steal from over here.
All right, about 15 minutes till pizza.
Yay.
I'll take breakfast pizza any day of the week.
Oh, yeah.
It's my day off. I get to do games. I get to relax. I will eat whatever junk food I want.
I don't know that pizza's junk food.
I mean, I could spend the time to actually cook, but no.
But, I mean, other than the dough, there's nothing in pizza that's bad for you. Cheese is not bad for you. Pepperoni is not. Etc., etc.
So is it just a waiting? Sorry, is it just a waiting game for base 3 at this point?
Yeah, I got to build a bunch of trains, and we got to get Logi bots going. Unfortunately, we need a lot of Logi bots, and we got to get fuel going.
Also, you're missing a bunch of red undergrounds and red splitters.
Yeah, that's the waiting game part, because they're only being made here. But all the trains run off of rocket fuel, which is made here. And so I've prioritized an oil train, but unfortunately for me, the train that feeds them, this oil train, is the farthest away, and they haven't finished that oil unloader. But also, all of the train fuel is delivered via bots and blue chests. So the way this network works is that every one of these train stations has requesters for rocket fuel. And these two things make rocket fuel. They're intentionally small and they're intentionally slow. Because once they get to saturation, trains don't use much fuel. So it takes a while to get the rocket fuel up to speed, and then it hits a static state. But in the meantime, times like this, it's like, oh, we need more rocket fuel production. Well, yes, but we're just going to tear it out. So there's a lot of flaws in this design, in that it's designed for one person to build and use. So we're going to be overtaxing it. We're just going to use way more than it can produce. And it's going to be, let's get ahead. And I'd rather not, unless we really need to, I'd rather not modify this base design, because it's the core of how I think. And there's two other bases designed on the same platform. So if you find something, hey, it needs it, let me know so that I can add it to my blueprint so that I can keep it in the future. Because that's the real thing, is that I want to keep growing this. Like, the stuff we did to base 1 in order to make it happen, I'm thrilled. Because I learned so much about what can be done with base 1 as an extension if you just don't have the space to build base 2 or base 3. Because base 1 has grown to the point where maybe base 2 just doesn't happen anymore. You know, because we didn't build base 2, because just about everything that base 2 would have done, we're doing in base 1, just a little slower. But with a actual add-on for red belt here, and I can see that, you know, I would need an add-on for fuel and for power, but those are pretty much independent things. And I'm looking at this and I'm just loving what I'm seeing, because it's like, I can have a military 2 add-on that does these 2 things. Right? And that can just get added on to base 1. If we get to that point, I don't need base 2 at all, and that simplifies my whole life. But having said all that, when we look at base 3 and go, well, it really needs, all right, tell me so that I can do that. But I really don't want, like, I'm just going to insert an additional red chip assembler. Well, if you have to add, and if we have to add an additional set of red chips, then I fucked up, and my base needs to be evolved. Also, the whole thing's supposed to be running on assembler 3s. But we don't have the power for assembler 3s or the production. So it'll eventually get upgraded to assembler 3s.
Even though we are close to the power limits.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we definitely need at least one more solid fuel. We are going to be running rail north through here. So I don't want to build it here. But we can probably get another solid fuel somewhere, either here or there. It's got oil. I don't really care where we put it. Anybody that wants to build a solid fuel. I'm thinking, however, we do need nuclear processing. And with the way the rail network is, and the way this is looking, is we were going to build a 2 gigawatt or 2 gigawatts power. Bob was working on that. And so I was thinking we could go out here to the edge of France and build that. Now, it's automated. All I have to do is, once base 3 is online, there's a train here that supplies the nuclear build. Normally, I would build it right near my nuclear processing, so it's got the ability to have things sent there. Why is this complaining? Oh yeah, because we're using all of this other oil. So, yeah. What I'm thinking is I put a T-junction here, and then we put some nuclear power out there.
Silly question. How many do you want?
How many what?
Nuclear power.
Well, 2 gigawatts is probably going to carry us all the way.
I'm just trying to leave a nice tie lane if possible. Because you might be able to squeeze 3 of them roughly where you had that ping.
I was thinking out here.
Yeah. No, so I'm just sideways then? Just a row? 1, 2, 3?
1, 2, 3. I was thinking of putting the first one, like, right next to the smelting, like right here, because it's going to line up quite nicely. These don't sit on a Roboport power grid, or on a, so they don't much care.
No, but like I said, I'm just looking at, for expandability or expansion, we just, plop 1, leave 10 spaces, plop 1, leave 10 spaces.
Well, I've marked something right here as a